guys, my name is Chandni.
I'm Shalini.
And I wished all the women out there a happy International Women's Day. To all the mothers, sisters and daughters, to those who follow their dreams passionately, who are confident and unapologetic, those who succeed despite the societal constraints, and also to the men who love and respect the women in their life and make their lives a little bit easier.
On this beautiful day, we bring you a few recommendations that have very well written female characters who not only portray physical strength but also strength of character.
The first one is Handmaid's Tale. It's a Hulu original show based on the book of the same name. It is set in a dystopian world where there is mass infertility. A totalitarian and oppressive government is set up in what was once USA. The women are basically reduced to second-class citizens. They are forced to work in very limiting roles. They are not allowed to own property, handle money, or even to read. Some fertile women, known as the handmaids, are forced to have children with high-ranking officers of the government. This show is really intense and horrifying to watch. The horrifying element comes from the fact that it doesn't seem very far-fetched. It could easily happen in the near future. I would also like to say that it's a very disturbing show and I do not recommend it for a casual watch. Having said that, I binge watched through this show. Elizabeth Moss does a brilliant job of portraying the female lead and I highly recommend it.
Our next movie is called Old Guard, which is one of our favorite movies that came out last year. It's about a group of immortals led by a warrior named Andy, also known as Andromache the Scythian. They have silently protected our world for centuries, but when they are betrayed and their abilities exposed, they have to fight to keep their secret. At the same time, a young girl named Nile joins their ranks and struggles to accept her newfound immortality. It's an action-fiction film with wonderfully choreographed fight sequences. Charlize Theron does an amazing job of playing a nihilistic warrior who's been around for a while. But what really carries and sells this film is the camaraderie between the main characters. They've been together for centuries and the actors are able to pull off that level of comfort and chemistry.
The next one is Raazi. It's a beautiful period film depicting the events before the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War. It's a true story based on a book called Calling Sehmat. It starts off with 20-year-old Sehmat who gets married into a high-ranking military family in Pakistan so that she can spy on them and collect valuable intel and send it back home. When you imagine a spy, you usually think of guns, gadgets and a lot of action, but that's not how it happens in real life. Alia Bhatt does a great job of portraying the character of Sehmat. You really feel the strong emotions across the screen. I'm really glad that the director Meghna Gulzar decided to tell the story of unsung heroes who leave their mark on history not for the glory but for the love of their nation. ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू मैं जा रहा हूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू ए वतन मेरे वतन.
Our next one is called Brave. It is an animated Pixar film about Merida, a young Scottish princess who is determined to forge her own path in life. She is always at odds with her mother, who demands that Merida follow in her footsteps as queen and adhere to the traditions and customs of her kingdom. In order to change her fate, Merida makes a deal which goes horribly wrong. Merida is the first Disney princess created by Pixar, and unlike the others, she has much to offer with her archery skills, fearlessness, determination, and bravery. She openly rebels against traditions and stands up for what she thinks is right. This movie drives home the message that only you are in control of your destiny. The amazing plot is backed up by beautiful character designs, musical scores, and incredible locations of Scotland.
I will ride, I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. I will fly, chase the wind and touch the sky. The next one is Anne with an E. This is a story of a young girl called Anne who gets adopted into a quaint little town known as Avonlea. Having a really bad childhood, she develops a vivid imagination to cope with her reality. After being adopted, she is able to learn and live her life to her full potential. Being a strong character, she's not afraid of expressing her thoughts or doing what she thinks is right. She refuses to conform to the social norms of what a girl should do and how she should behave. She's romantic at heart, but she's also fiercely ambitious. Anne with an E comes as a breath of fresh air, portraying realistic characters, human emotions, and warmth.
Our last one is called Arrival. It's one of her favorite science fiction movies ever. It begins when 12 extraterrestrial pods land at 12 random locations on Earth. Louis Banks, a brilliant linguist, is recruited by the US Army to decode the language of the aliens. UFOs and extraterrestrial invasions are pretty well explored time and again in the film industry. However, Arrival offers a very unique look on this concept. It's profound and beautifully crafted and leaves no room for distraction. Its amazing background score adds to the intense feel of the film, and the grand reveal at the end will leave you stunned.
That brings us to the end of the video. Tell us your favorite badass female characters in the comments below. If you like this video, then show us some love and click on that like button.
If you want to see more videos from us, please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.
Bye! That should be on a t-shirt.
That should be on our merchandise.
Yeah. Is it?
How do you make that sound? You pterodactyl.
I want to be a pterodactyl. I think that's my childhood.
You look ugly with a beak and like.
But it's so cool.
Fat kind of wings.
I think it's nice.
No, it's big.
You are not a romantic, Shalini.
I don't think pterodactyls are romantic. Okay, I'm sorry. The idea of romance is kind of skewed, I think.
Skewed. It's not a skewed. It's quite acute. I'm so lame.
You are very lame.
तूने गलत नाम क्यों लिखा फिर?
Because I thought it was Handmaid's Tale.
अच्छा चलो कोई बात नहीं. I forgive you.
You don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
I'm stupid. The first one is Handmaid's Tale. It's a Hululu. अभी तक I was saying Hulu.
No, please, you're saying Honolulu.
Honolulu.